Hi everyone, this is Subha. We are going to discuss an ACP scenario in this video. The scenario is a bit long. Let me read it out first along with the option choices and then we will discuss it in detail. During the daily stand-up meeting, the project manager goes from one team member to another, questioning each one on the work they have accomplished and reprimanding them for the slow progress the team has made so far. The meeting lasts for almost an hour and turns into a status meeting. What should the project manager do differently to avoid the next stand-up meeting turning into a status meeting? Quite a scenario. It happens in the day-to-day project management situation, and we should be knowing that this situation is occurring, and we should be avoiding this. Of course, this is exactly what the scenarios are asking, that what you should be doing to avoid the situation. A, use a timer configured to alarm 30 minutes after the start of the meeting. B, switch the development life cycle from adaptive to predictive. C, ask a team member to facilitate the stand-up instead of the project manager. And D, only focus on the issues that represent roadblocks and impediments to progress. Even the option choices are pretty interesting and confusing. So, see, a couple of problematic events in this scenario. A, it's a daily stand-up meeting. So we should be knowing that a daily stand-up meeting is a quick team touch-base meeting where they check in with each other. They just check that everybody's doing good, everybody's working as aligned, and there are no difficulties, problems, roadblocks to anybody's way. If the daily stand-up meeting, which is at most only allowed to be 15 minutes long in totality, like including all the team members' contribution to that meeting, becomes a status meeting, then this is definitely a problem. This is actually the problem discussed in this scenario, that project manager is leading that meeting. This is the second problem. So the first problem is daily stand-up meeting converting to a project status meeting. Then project manager leading the meeting, which is not the case. The team itself should be leading the meeting because it's a team meeting. And the third problem is that the project manager is not only asking individual members about the progress, the project manager is also reprimanding them, like penalizing them or maybe punishing them or maybe saying bad words to them or anything, like any kind of reprimand or any kind of questioning is happening in that meeting. And the meeting lasted for an hour. This is the fourth problem in this situation. So a couple of follow-up problems originating from the main problem. So the question is asking that what should the project manager has done differently to avoid this situation, or what he should be doing to make sure that next time the same situation should not be occurring. So now let's check the option choices one by one. A, use a timer configured to alarm 30 minutes after the start of the meeting. Alarm is not something that's going to fix this situation from the root of it. First of all, this meeting is a Teams meeting. If anyone else is going to regulate it, yes, facilitator could be there. That facilitator could be Scrum Master or Project Manager. That's not going to be a problem. But somebody showing the authority to the other members of the team by saying that I'm saying this, I have asked for this, why did you not do this? Why are you not working on it? You stop doing this, you start on it. This kind of meeting on a daily basis does not happen in Agile, should not happen in Agile, because this is clearly a compromise. This is clearly a violation, I would say. Compromise is also not the right word. Violation of value number 1 of Agile Manifesto, which is individuals and their interactions. So In alignment to that, the team, the development team, the project team should take that accountability to regulate their work once the sprint backlog is aligned with the product owner and the other members of the team. So a timer configured is not going to solve this problem. So even if the timer is configured to 15 minutes and project manager is doing the same thing in those 15 minutes, it's not going to solve the problem. And you're talking about like double the time, which is not a recommended thing because of the same reason that daily stand-up is like a check-in, a quick touch base, a quick check-in. It's not a status meeting that you need 30 minutes or 40 minutes or 60 minutes for that. So A is completely out. B, switch the development life cycle from adaptive to predictive. So just because a meeting is not rightly handled, are we going to change the project management methodology for that? An obvious no. Of course, we are going to fix the problem with the right root cause analysis. You are not going to change the methodology, right? Of course, the methodology is right. The mindset, the project manager's mindset is not correct. So this is needed to be correct, not the management methodology. C, ask a team member to facilitate the stand-up instead of the project manager. Now, this is something that we should consider. Why? Because of the same thing that in Agile, once the sprint backlog or once the backlog is aligned with the team and the customer, the team takes the ownership of delivering that backlog in the sprint backlog capacity or in the capacity of any agreed upon backlog. So team should be doing anything and everything to make sure that the work is on track. Daily stand-up is one such step towards ensuring that teams, the team's alignment and checking the health of the work and if everything is on track or if anybody needs support. So expecting a person from the team to take that ownership that he or she is going to conduct that meeting and she's going to conduct that meeting as per the best practices of Scrum framework or Agile mindset is a very good option. Either you guide the project manager the right way, maybe that, because there is no project managerial role in the Agile mindset. The project manager is also a team member. The project manager could be a Scrum Master, could be a team member, could be a subject matter expert, but in whatever capacity he's working, he is part of the development team, or he could be an Scrum Master as well. So either you guide him the right way to conduct the daily stand-up, or maybe you request like someone else from the team to facilitate that meeting, right? So this is actually a good choice that the project manager maybe feels that I'm not the right person to conduct this meeting. Maybe I'm not rightly equipped with the adaptive mindset. So maybe I delegate this or I request someone else from the team to facilitate this meeting. And it's only facilitation. It's not any kind of authorization or any kind of, demonstrating the unnecessary influence or authority, which is absolutely a no-no in Agile. So C is a good choice, but let's check D as well. Only focus on issues that represent roadblocks and impediments. So expecting the project manager to only focus on issues in the daily stand-up meeting that represents roadblocks and impediments is going to avoid this whole situation which is happening in the scenario is not actually the right thing to do. So when I posted this question on my regular Wednesday ACP post, actually 80% of the participants went with option D by saying that if the project manager had focused only on the primary roadblockers and impediments, rather talking about each and everything from each and everyone, then this problem would have been avoided. No, this problem would not have been avoided by only focusing on roadblocks and impediments. So I would want to recall you that daily stand-up meeting has an agenda, a predefined agenda as per the best practices of Agile. As a team member, what I have done since last stand-up till today, as a team member, what I'm going to do from this stand-up till tomorrow's stand-up, and see if there are any roadblocks, impediments, or issues or risks that I am facing or I probably will be facing to uh, perform my today's work, or maybe I faced in my yesterday's work. This is a three-pointer agenda that the daily stand-up addresses for each and every member in a way that each and every member actually delivers this, explains this in a very smooth manner without feeling any pressure, without feeling shyness, or like like my team member would think this about me, that about me. No, because it's like a very casual conducted meeting. It's not a formal meeting. So if the project manager is only going to focus on agenda point 3 only, and he is going to compromise or skip on the point number 1 and 2, then this is not going to be a daily stand-up meeting, because you are actually skipping on important agenda points about the actual work which is needed in daily stand-up meeting, because that's the only mechanism for the team to interact with each other, at least for the whole team to interact with each other, and to make sure that if everyone is doing the work the right way and everybody's moving in the right direction and everybody is like properly covered. So are we only focusing on roadblocks and impediments is going to solve this problem? No. Compromising on the agenda is not going to solve this problem. Making sure that the right person is conducting the meeting the right way in that time box with the right people and with the right format is going to solve this problem, which is C. So C is the right thing to do. I hope you like this explanation. This makes sense. I know on the look of it, D looks the best answer, but this is exactly where the trick is. D cannot be the best answer. D is a partial answer. If you focus only on this and not on the progress and the daily monitoring, then what's the mechanism to make sure that the sprint backlog is being done in the right way? There's no mechanism for the Agile. You need some kind of daily check and balance, and that mechanism is daily stand-up, right? So C is the right answer to this question to solve this problem. Let me know in the comment area if you have any follow-up queries. Make sure that you like our channel, you like this video as well. And feel free to share your queries with me. Feel free to share your concerns with me related to this topic, related to anything else that you would like to discuss about ACP. My communication channels are in front of you. I will be back very soon with a new ACP scenario. Till then, take care. Goodbye.